Hey girls, okay, so you've already decided that you're trying climate control. You're sold on its awesomeness, and now I want to show you how to activate it and apply it to make sure that you love it as much as I do. Okay, climate control when it comes to you is going to look like this. It is clear and it has a gel layer and a liquid layer. So this is the only product that we sell that requires intense activation on your part. The point of that is to give it to you at its highest potency level. What we're doing here is we're going to force two ingredients that don't really belong to each other, that are in this like dual suspension delivery. We're gonna force them together to create like magic activation. Okay, but it's not real easy, and sometimes people don't do it right, and they may not love their product as much if they don't. So I wanna make sure that you see it. Okay, so see really close up that it's clear gel that you can actually see the bubbles and see through. So what you wanna do when you get your climate control is you wanna get a towel. I like to use a hand towel so I can really grab onto it. And then I'm just going to wrap my new product in the towel, okay? In the towel. Let's see. I actually like the bottom just to have like one layer on it. Just make sure that you can really grab it. If you use too bulky of a towel, it might fly out of your hands, and if it hits the floor, it could break. So what you're going to do is you're going just to start banging. This isn't the normal surface I would do it on, would be the floor. Okay, we're gonna stop and see what's happening. We can already see that we have about a third of the activation complete, okay? So if you think you're done, you're not, because you want the whole thing to look completely cloudy. I'm gonna double up my towel and put two under it, just so I'm not. Okay, it's like a workout. Okay, so we can see that we're starting to create activation all the way down to the bottom, so let's keep going. If you ever want me to activate it for you before I ship it, I'm happy to. But I think it's part of the fun. Sometimes to get this last portion activated, I have to kind of hit it on the edges instead of flat down, because it must just be where the force is being created. All right, let's look at it. Okay, so we're really close. See how it's cloudy blue in the front, but actually the back portion is still clear. So this part, we can probably just start tapping around on it to make sure we're activating in the right areas. And you only have to do this once. Okay, it's almost complete. I don't want you to think that that's complete though. Even though it looks completely cloudy, there are still some patchiness, just like little pockets of a darker blue. So just keep going a little bit longer. I'd rather you overdo it, because you really can't overdo it. But if you underdo it, this kind of feels oily on your skin. Okay, so this looks complete, but for good measure, I would take care of this pocket and this little area, which probably tells me somewhere in the center is maybe not complete. You can always do it upside down, but I am a little bit more careful with the lid. Okay, I think it is just about there. I always double check it. The reason I like to show you this is because it's a lot more intense than people realize to create this cool activation of this product. But I didn't use my first bottle correctly. I shook it like, oh, okay. And then it felt oily on my skin. And I didn't know what the big hype was until I actually made it look like this. Okay, so I have a brand new bottle that is not activated. And now I have the activated version of climate control. Okay, so when I apply climate control, I, of course, have cleansed my face, not right now, but I've cleansed my face, and then I've applied any treatment. So if you're using the multivitamin brightening treatment, You're using anti-wrinkle, spot on, dark circle under eye, whatever treatment you've selected, you apply those first, okay? Those are muscle deep. They're intended to treat the skin first. And then what you're going to do is take your climate control next, okay? If you don't use any treatments, totally fine. Just put climate control on right after you cleanse your face. I always give mine just a tiny shake just to make sure. And then I like to, some women spritz it on their face, but I feel like we have a little bit of waste with the overspray. So what I do is I just take the palm of my hand, and this is a new bottle, so I might have to get the pump going. And I do 2, 3, or 4 squirts. I like 4, and then I just rub it in. I'm putting it over makeup, but it still feels amazing. And then when I've rubbed it all into my face, I make sure to get my chest area, my neck, and if I feel like I have any left, put it on your hands. It's just wonderful anywhere. One key thing about climate control is that it can evaporate off of your skin because the molecule size is so small. It's going into your skin really quickly, but it also can evaporate. So next I use my SeneGence C, that's the vitamin C treatment, but after that I put on my moisturizer, and that moisturizer is just going to lock in your climate control. So if the only thing you've purchased from me is climate control, make sure that you're cleansing your face, you're putting on climate control, and then you're immediately sealing with a moisturizer. That's going to give you the most bang for your buck. So make sure yours is fully activated, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.